In our first session, we established the foundation of the asset intelligence framework. We talked about the cost of inaction and how intelligence can find hidden capacity without the need for massive capital spend. But today, we address the reality every leader in manufacturing and processing face: the decision crisis. You have 50 competing priorities, 10 critical failures waiting to happen, and a budget that might only cover 5 of them. How do you choose? In most plants, the loudest department head or the emergency of the week gets the funding. In the asset intelligence framework, we remove the emotion. Today, I'm giving you the capital allocation matrix. This is the tool that transforms a messy list of needs into a mathematically defensible plan that aligns perfectly with your ISO 55000 strategic asset management plan. The capital allocation matrix isn't just a simple 1 to 10 ranking. It is a 3-dimensional scoring system that bridges technical risk with financial opportunity. Under the asset intelligence framework, we evaluate every project against 3 distinct pillars. Pillar 1, technical risk. We don't guess here. We look at the data, vibration trends, thermal drift, and historical MTBF. We rank the probability of the asset failing within the next budget cycle. Pillar 2, business impact. If this asset dies, does a single line stop, or does the entire facility go dark? We calculate the hourly burn rate of the failure. This includes lost margin, labor standing idle, and potential safety or environmental fines. Pillar 3, strategic velocity. This is where the asset intelligence framework shifts the needle. We ask, how much does this project accelerate our strategic plan? Does it lower our energy footprint? Does it enable AI-driven remote monitoring? If a project just fixes the status quo, it scores lower than a project that evolves this asset into an intelligent state. To see how the matrix works, let's look at a common model. Imagine a processing plant with an aging boiler system. It hasn't failed yet, but the efficiency is dropping, and the control system is obsolete. Meaning, if a circuit board blows, you're looking at a 3-week lead time for a replacement because the parts are no longer manufactured. On a traditional list, this is a boring maintenance task. Now compare that to a sexy project. New robotic palletizer that promises to reduce headcount by 2 people on the back end. On a standard ROI calculation, the palletizer wins every time because the labor savings are easy to see. But when we put them through the asset intelligence framework metrics, the numbers shift. The boiler's business impact score is a 10 out of 10 because it's a heartbeat asset. The palletizer's impact is a 4 out of 10 because if it fails, you can temporarily hire manual labor to stack boxes. The metrics reveals that the boring boiler project is actually the highest priority for business survival. Once we have these scores, we calculate the AIF priority score. AIF priority score equals risk times impact plus strategic velocity. This formula ensures that we aren't just putting out fires. The first half of the equation, risk times impact, handles your defense, preventing catastrophic loss to the balance sheet. The second half, strategic velocity, handles your offense, ensuring that every dollar spent makes the plant smarter and more autonomous. When you present a list sorted by AIF priority scores to your CFO, you aren't showing them a to-do list. You are showing them an optimized portfolio. You are proving that you have considered the risk to the business while simultaneously driving the company toward its long-term goals. Let's look at a final model case. A plant has a 2 million budget. They can either replace 20 aging motors, the old school approach, or they can keep those motors and install a plant-wide asset intelligence layer, automated wireless diagnostics, and a predictive analytics platform. Under the old way of thinking, new motors feel safer. But in the asset intelligence framework, we run the metrics. The new motors project has a strategic velocity of 0. You will still have the same dumb assets, just newer. The intelligence layer project has a strategic velocity of 10 out of 10. Why? Because it enables predictive maintenance across the entire flow. It allows you to see the health of all 200 motors in the plant, not just the 20 you are going to replace. The matrix tells us that the intelligence layer is the superior allocation of capital. It provides a higher risk-adjusted return and aligns with the ISO 55000 goal of data-driven decision-making. We choose the sensors, keep the old motors, and manage them with intelligence until the data tells us exactly when a replacement is truly required. Your homework for today. I want you to take your top 5 projects. Score them on a scale of 1 to 10 for risk, impact, and strategic velocity. Calculate the AIF priority score. You might be surprised to find that your number 1 project is actually halfway down the list. In Module 3, we are going to talk about project lifecycle financials. How to ensure that once you get the budget for these projects, you don't lose the ROI during the execution phase. I'll see you there.